If you're over the age of 60, what you are about to hear could completely change the way you look at your daily diet. Most people believe that all nuts are healthy, that they are one of the safest snacks you can eat at any age. But the truth is far more complicated, and for seniors, it can even be dangerous. As your body ages, everything begins to change. Your metabolism slows down, your digestion becomes less efficient, and your blood vessels become more sensitive to what you eat. Because of this, certain foods that once seemed harmless can now quietly damage your heart, your brain, and your overall health without you even noticing. What makes this even more concerning is that many of the nuts people consider superfoods can actually have the opposite effect in older adults when consumed regularly or in the wrong way. Research has shown that specific types of fats and compounds found in certain nuts can increase inflammation in the body, raise cholesterol levels, and even contribute to cognitive decline over time. And the most dangerous part is that all of this happens silently. There are no immediate warning signs, no obvious symptoms. By the time you feel something is wrong, the damage may already be significant. That's why understanding which nuts truly support your health and which ones you should limit or avoid is so important after 60. In this video, we're going to reveal 4 nuts that can help protect your body, support your heart, and even slow down the aging process, as well as 4 nuts that may be doing more harm than good. And make sure you stay until the end, because the number 1 nut you should avoid is something almost everyone eats regularly, thinking it's completely safe. Let's begin with the nuts that can actually support your health and help you stay active and strong as you age. One of the most underrated options is pecans. Many people associate pecans with desserts or sweet dishes, but they are far more than just a baking ingredient. Pecans are packed with healthy fats and antioxidants that play a powerful role in protecting your cardiovascular system. As you get older, your arteries naturally become stiffer, making it harder for blood to flow efficiently. Pecans help counter this by supporting the health of your blood vessels and reducing inflammation. When consumed in moderate amounts, they can help maintain a healthy balance of cholesterol, which is critical for reducing the risk of heart-related issues. Another powerful nut that deserves your attention is walnuts. Interestingly, walnuts resemble the shape of the human brain, and this similarity is more than just visual. They are one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health. As we age, it is common to experience some level of memory decline or reduced mental sharpness. Walnuts can help slow down this process by supporting brain cell function and reducing inflammation in the brain. Studies have suggested that people who regularly include walnuts in their diet tend to perform better in memory and cognitive function tests. This makes them an excellent addition to your daily routine if you want to maintain mental clarity and focus. Moving on, almonds are one of the most popular nuts in the world, and for good reason. They are incredibly rich in vitamin E, fiber, and healthy fats, all of which contribute to better overall health. Vitamin E acts as a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage. As you age, your skin, immune system, and energy levels naturally decline, but nutrients found in almonds can help support these areas. Almonds are also known for their ability to stabilize blood sugar levels, which is especially important for seniors who may be managing diabetes or prediabetes. By preventing sudden spikes and crashes in blood sugar, almonds can help you feel more balanced and energized throughout the day. Finally, we come to pistachios, which stand out as one of the most beneficial nuts for older adults. Pistachios are rich in potassium, a mineral that plays a key role in regulating blood pressure. High blood pressure is extremely common among people over 60 and is often referred to as a silent killer because it can damage your arteries without noticeable symptoms. Including pistachios in your diet can help support healthy blood pressure levels. In addition, they contain antioxidants that protect both your heart and your eyes, 2 areas that are particularly vulnerable as you age. Their balanced nutritional profile makes them a smart and satisfying choice for anyone looking to maintain their health. Now that we've covered the nuts that can benefit your body, it's time to look at the ones you should be cautious about. Many of these are commonly consumed and widely believed to be healthy, which is exactly why they can be so misleading. One such example is macadamia nuts. These nuts are known for their rich, creamy texture and delicious taste, but they are also extremely high in fat. While some fats are beneficial, excessive intake can be problematic, especially for older adults. As your body becomes less efficient at processing fats, consuming high-fat foods regularly can lead to increased cholesterol levels and put additional strain on your cardiovascular system. Next are cashews, which are often seen as a harmless and even healthy snack. However, cashews contain a higher amount of carbohydrates compared to most other nuts. This means they can cause a quicker rise in blood sugar levels, which may not be ideal for seniors managing blood sugar issues. Additionally, consuming large amounts of cashews over time may place extra stress on the kidneys, especially in individuals who are already at risk of kidney-related concerns. While occasional consumption is generally fine, relying on them as a daily snack may not be the best choice. Another nut that requires caution is the Brazil nut. At first glance, it appears to be a nutritional powerhouse, and in some ways it is. Brazil nuts are extremely rich in selenium, a mineral that your body needs in small amounts. However, the key issue is that they contain very high levels of it. When consumed in excess, selenium can accumulate in the body and lead to toxicity. This is particularly concerning for seniors, as the body's ability to process and eliminate excess minerals becomes less efficient with age. Even a small number of Brazil nuts can provide more than the recommended daily intake, making it important to consume them very sparingly. And now, we come to the final and most surprising nut on the avoid list. This is something that many people eat almost every day without a second thought. In fact, it is one of the most commonly consumed nuts in the world. But what most people don't realize is that it may not be as harmless as it seems. In fact, it may be one of the most problematic choices for older adults. And in part 2, we're going to break down exactly why this nut can be so concerning and what makes it different from the others. By now, you've seen how some nuts can support your health while others may pose hidden risks, especially as you age. But now it's time to talk about the one that surprises almost everyone. This is the nut that many people grow up eating, the one found in snacks, spreads, and countless everyday foods. It's so common that most people never question whether it could be harmful. That nut is peanuts. The first thing to understand is that peanuts are not actually nuts in the traditional sense. They belong to a different category, known as legumes. While this might seem like a minor detail, it has important implications for how your body processes them. Peanuts contain certain compounds that can promote inflammation in the body. As we age, the body naturally becomes more prone to inflammation, a process sometimes referred to as age-related inflammation. When you add foods that further increase this effect, it can accelerate various aspects of aging, including joint discomfort, reduced mobility, and even cognitive decline. Another concern with peanuts is the way they are stored and processed. During storage, peanuts can be exposed to conditions that allow certain harmful substances to develop. These compounds can have a negative impact on liver health over time. While younger individuals may be able to process small amounts without noticeable effects, older adults may not have the same level of resilience. This means that regular consumption could lead to gradual buildup and potential long-term health concerns. There's also the issue of how peanuts interact with the body in more subtle ways. For many seniors, medications are a part of daily life. What is less commonly known is that certain foods can influence how these medications are absorbed or used by the body. Peanuts contain proteins and other components that may interfere with this process, potentially reducing the effectiveness of some medications or altering their impact. This is not something most people think about, but it can be an important factor in maintaining overall health and stability. It's important to understand that the goal is not to create fear around food, but rather awareness. Not every individual will experience the same effects, and occasional consumption of these nuts may not lead to immediate problems. However, when certain foods are consumed regularly over long periods, especially in larger quantities, their impact can become more significant. This is particularly true for seniors, whose bodies may respond differently compared to earlier years. The key takeaway here is balance and informed choice. Even the healthiest foods can become problematic when consumed in excess, and even less ideal foods may be acceptable in moderation. What matters most is understanding how your body changes with age and adjusting your habits accordingly. By making small, thoughtful changes to your diet, you can support your heart, protect your brain, and maintain a higher quality of life. Think about your daily routine, the snacks you reach for, the habits you've built over the years, the foods you trust without question. Now consider how even a small adjustment, like choosing one type of nut over another, can make a meaningful difference over time. These are the kinds of decisions that don't feel dramatic in a moment, but can have a lasting impact on your health. Aging does not have to mean decline. With the right choices, it could be a stage of life where you feel strong, clear-minded, and in control. Nutrition plays a central role in that, and something as simple as the type of nuts you eat can either support that goal or work against it. The more you understand, the more power you have to shape your own health journey. Now we'd like to hear from you. What nuts do you usually eat? Have you ever noticed any changes in how your body feels after adjusting your diet? Are you considering making any changes after learning this information? Share your thoughts in the comments, because your experience might help someone else as well. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content focused on helping you stay healthy, active, and informed as you age. Remember, your health is built on the choices you make every single day, and today you've taken an important step toward making better ones.